Lost in the life stream, Alphino is eager to petition the Elder Seed Seer's aid in rescuing Y'shtola. I have already requested an audience with the Elder Seed Seer. She will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently. We need but speak with the conjurer yonder to be admitted. Like, where they're standing and facing, I just assumed that they were over there. The Elder Seed Seer awaits. Pray follow me. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. Yeah, there's just some words, like I gather your suit will admit no delay. Like, I can obviously infer the meaning, but when you're reading and you're like, I gather your suit, and I'm, immediately I'm like, okay, what now? It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Y'shtola from the ungentle pool of the life stream. And as you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided. However,
in requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person! Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
yeah, that's, Y'shtola mentions her, before she jumps into the life stream. And I was saying that, like, you don't even know who she is unless you've played a summoner. So it's cool that people that don't play summoner get introduced to her here. I was not aware that Y'shtola had a family member here in Gridania. How very convenient. Forgive me, I have grown so accustomed to being laughed at by the fates, I cannot help but mistrust them when they smile on us. We must, of course, seek the woman out at once. Don't worry, I know her. It's all good. If memory serves, Ishtola's sister is named Mitra. Oh, you know her, do you? Mm-hmm. Well then, that ought to make things easier. Again, like I love the acknowledgement of like other things you've done, in particular other things that aren't a part of the main scenario. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Apkalu Falls, from what I recall. Let's look for her there. I've never actually paid it. This is the closest. Yeah, Ethernet. I assume I figured that out many, many, many years ago and have just never questioned it since then. But I questioned it now. Greetings, Lavenza. What brings you here today? I see that you have companions. Lady Yamitra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alfano Levier, and this is Tataru Taru. So you are my sister's comrades in the science of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Stola, but all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why, a forbidden spell of all things, that she should be so reckless. Yeah, so my guessing, since her own sister refers to her as Stola, because I had mentioned it before, like I remember hearing that with Makote, there was a differentiation between pronouncing the first letter and not. And, you know, one way was familiarity, and then one was like, you know, unfamiliarity, or kind of like a more formal way. And since she calls her Stola, I assume that abbreviating the name is, you know, the more familiar way of referring to them. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we were born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. Okay, interesting. I did not remember that. I hope that this will be enough for the elements. Come, let us make for Evershade at once. Getting the whole crew together to get this done. I mean, it's not all the Pajal, but still. More than you normally get in one place.
Let us begin.
I really like all the voice actors.
Raya O, Arun, if you would.
Like so much more now. They just fit the characters so much better.
Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
No even mention of Mitra. It almost feels like she didn't need to be there.
There. Now!
Nice convenient ding when they found her. Here's the magical girl moment. Naked. Yeah, and this is when her hairstyle changes. Oddly, like in the stream. Why her hair would change, but nothing else about her. Well, I mean, her eyes do as well, but... I kind of assumed she just changed it, like, after this. Like, after the fact. Or if that's what I thought in recollection, but... Whereas the only thing different about her hair is that she used to have, like, accessories in it that kind of formed it more. And now it's just
The room has been
loose.
readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once.
Yeah, maybe that's all it was. I would have to, like, look at it more closely, the two.
All that remains is to pray, my friends.
I could easily check it just by going to the... No, I can't check it by going to the atheistician. Because I'm a bunny girl. Because I have both of the hairstyles, but don't have access to them. Let us pray that Y'shtola awakens. Oh, Y'shtola. Like, I see sniff, sniff. I'm thinking, like, not, like, sad, like, sniffle. Just seeing her face again. It's... Oh, I've been so worried. Without the Seed Seer's aid, Y'shtola may have been forever lost to us. I shall go to the Lotus Den to offer them my heartfelt thanks. Tataru's surprise. Tataru needs you to fetch a few items for crafting endeavor. Oh, I think she makes her new outfit. Y'shtola is resting within an inn room. Though she's still unconscious, the signs are positive. The conjurers say she is in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Yes. Now, while we wait for Y'shtola to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in the hope that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders for these items. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me? One is with the Leatherworkers Guild and another with the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Geva and brother Isumiyan, and they ought to take care of you. Okay. It's convenient that they both just happen to be here in Gridania. So, yeah, leather workers. Conveniently, they're both close to Aethernets, so... Well, if it isn't Lavenza, looking for some hides to tan, mayhap. Huh? Here to retrieve an order for Mistress Tataru, you say? See, and I wonder if that's a custom one as well, because I know the character. You come at a good time. I finished it, but moments ago. It was no small coup working it to her specifications, but I did it nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However did that girl come by chimerical hide anyway? You need either balls of steel or a bottomless coin purse, and it seemed to me she had neither. Yeah, I mean, I've said it several times, but I really do just appreciate how, you know, I would say, I mean, in more than a few cases, I'll call it that, in more than a few cases, oh yeah, you know, NPCs will acknowledge, you know, that they know you or whatever. Again, I'm assuming, you know, because I've done the quests with them or whatever. I mean, maybe the dialogue is always like that, but... Greetings, Lavenza. I trust you have been well. Is there aught you require of me? Ah, yes, Mistress Tataru's order. As requested, it has been sanctified in the sight of the elementals. I know not what she intends for the staff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. So this is where she finally transitions to staves as well. Because I think she keeps not only probably this outfit, but the staff until Shadowbringers. Yeah, Carlin Canopy. Yeah, I'm really enjoying doing, you know, having done A Realm Reborn and now Heaven's Word. And I look forward to Stormblood, but I still really look forward to Shadowbringers. I mean, it's obviously the one I've most recently done, you know, outside of New Game Plus. But it's so good. I just really look forward to it. The Seed Seers are gracious souls. It gives me heart to know that they are our allies. They are our allies. Talking is hard. Ah, you're back. You have the items, I hope. Tataru's Leatherwork Commission. A leather bag containing an item prepared by the Leatherworkers Guild as per Tataru's request. Tataru's Conjury Commission. A cloth bag containing the item prepared by the Conjurers Guild as per Tataru's request. Okay, we know that that item is a staff, so that's a pretty damn big bag. Unless it's collapsible. Oh, it's precisely as I requested. A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly, Geva is a master among masters. And the staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, Lavenza. Teehee, I can't wait to see what Ishtola thinks of the surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well, and the conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go and pay them a visit, shall we? And now she'll conveniently be, like, awake and coherent or whatever.
Yustola! I'm so glad you're back!
Tataru.
And I love Ystola's voice actress.
You are safe. Thank the 12.
Or the performance. I don't know who the actress is, but...
Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the life stream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You are the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alphino. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Ha! There is the Alphino I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we're in Ishgard, you see.
You're gonna have to leave, Alfie. I was wondering if there would be a differentiation between whether or not your character was female or male, but doesn't look like it. Either way, you have to leave too.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
A means to prise open a hole in an Alagarn barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon.
But Matoya.
But I know of one who could.
So I think we are going to Hinterlands first.
A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
This is actually quite the gap between, like, when we first discover Essus Law and then when we actually go there. So that's a lot of time for the Archbishop and his cronies, you know, to get the lead on us. Matoya, the name rings strangely familiar. Thank you all for watching this video. Tonight was an amazing stream. We finished off Heavensward, and it's as good as, if not better than I remember. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting into the patch content. So if you want to see that live, the link to my Twitch is down below. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again for watching, and have a great one.